Hello, everyone, and welcome to this pick a shell reading with tarot cards, but also with the shells that you picked. I advise everyone to just sit through this introduction here before you pick a pile, and then you can use your timestamps to go to the pile of your choice. So, what I want to say here to you all is welcome. How lovely that you are joining here. Your higher self is connecting you to this video for a message that you need to hear, that you probably already know, but sometimes we are so bombarded with so many inputs from the outside world that it's difficult to hear that little silent voice. So that is why we're doing this. And we're doing this in a fun way also to practice our intuition. So if you are returning, you are very familiar with the pick a cards reading. It's a little bit fun. It's connecting your intuition to yourself and a message. And I don't usually do these readings like other tarot card reader. So I'm following my guidance from my higher self of how I should do this reading. So I have no teachings. I am completely free and open because I'm channeling messages through here in this video. And so I want to say to you all that are new here that when you're picking a pile, this is very important. The message can be connecting to you. So the message is directly to you. This is your energy. This is something that you need to uh, be clear of in your awareness of yourself and your surrounding. But also, this could also be a message connecting to the energies that you're connecting with. So, meaning that it could be your partner or someone that's close to you. And then the third part is that this person might not even be close to you, but you have this energetic tie that hasn't been released. And so I'm reading this message to that energy that is connected to you. And I want to use an example here. So if someone is very interested in cars and you're not absolutely at all interested in cars, but this energy connected to you is very interested in cars, and you don't have any partner, anyone around you that likes cars. So as you go in about your daily life or outside, because everything is connected in this 3D reality, you might hear things about cars, about engines, and you'll find it very strange. Why am I seeing pictures of cars? Why am I seeing engines? I don't even like those things. And that is why it is that energy that's connected to you is reflecting. So in your reality, you can see that. And I know that this might be very big and very strange, but I really want you to understand that energy and connection and ties are very much so real, and they can manifest in our reality. So that is very good to know. And I also want to say about when you're picking your piles. So you can go by the timestamps if you're mostly connected to numbers. If you like numbers, it's good for your intuition that you go into a direction that you feel comfortable with. If you are very visual, you might look at the shells and feel with your intuition which shell is connecting you, or the number of the shell, one, two, or three, which pile you want. So don't make it a limit for yourself. Just really pick with your intuition, with the number, and go through it through your experience in this reality. Okay, don't go after what the mind tells you or what you've seen other readers do. Just be very free, be very open. In this way you can receive the best message, because if you are rigid in your thought patterns and in your thinking, you're just going to block the messages, because the mind is going to constantly take over what you need to hear and know. So this is how we're delivering these messages, and I thank you for being here in this introduction. And to all of you that are back here, my subscribers, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. And for all of you that are new, I'm so happy to connect, and I hope that this message will help you and guide you towards your weekend, because we're doing these messages based on how will your weekend look, and also on the weekend, what does spirit wants you to be more cautious about And this is a timeless message. So whenever this reaches you, if this is a Tuesday for you, when this video is popping up in your feed, well, then you're supposed to look at it and it will be for that weekend. So timeless reading will be connected, but it will be on the weekend of whenever you're watching it. When if you're watching it in reality time right now, it is still also relevant for you subscribers that are returning. So that's a little bit much there, but I thank you all for standing through this introduction here about this pick a card. It's been a while on this pick a card, so I'm excited to go through these messages. So, again, timestamps below, and let's start. So, for pile number one, this is your shell, and this I'm going to say the name of the shell in Latin, and you can look more into it if you feel drawn to that. Okay, this is Unio complantus, and this is a parasite, someone that is a person that wants to join the ride, always want to be there, but never wants to pay for anything, like in that sense. So this is the shell that you've been connected with. So let's see your cards. We have the Death card upright. We have Five of Wands. And we also have Judgment in reverse. Okay. So pile number one, your message is very clear here that with this shell to begin with, it's a 7 in collective with the number. So this is a very, this energy, this person, if it's you or if it's connecting to you, is a very kind person. So I feel the kindness. It's not an energy vampire, but it's just like being a little bit stingy and kind of like staying at other places. So if you are somewhere and you're just staying there because I mean, you can. They're giving it to you for free. You're couch surfing, maybe some of you. Um, and it's kind of saying that this judgment in reverse, there needs to be a change. There needs to be an expansion. You need to release yourself from the situation because there's a feeling that you don't want to because it's comfortable. Of course, it's comfortable, but it doesn't suit you at all. The death card here is not an actual death, but it's saying here that there's an ending. This needs to end the way that you're doing it because it's not beneficial for your growth. Okay, so this is it's a very direct message and it can feel very harsh, but even if it feels nice to have someone pay everything for you, in the long run it's very hurtful for yourself because no growth is happening here with the judgment in reverse. Okay, so spirit is here with you, wanting to remind you that getting out of this situation will bring you so much more. And yes, this is a competition. So this might be that you're living with a family member or you're connecting with a family member or your parents or wherever you are, but it is creating difficulties because you're not evolving to what you're supposed to do. There's spirit is acknowledging that there's something very special inside of you because you're connected to number 7. So you're very kind. I don't feel this energy of somebody as being an energy vampire, just taken in that sense. But maybe being a little bit too cheap and too stingy. And if you pay, I rather take that than me paying kind of energy here. I just want to tell this to you straight. And this constant competition is is weighing you down. It's very difficult to move forward when it's constantly this competition of trying to conquer. Just like here, they're just some of them are just falling off and it's just one climbing on top of the other and everybody wants something and it's not beneficial here at all. This competition, it needs to stop because it's not helping you. It doesn't help you evolve here. So you might feel like it is nice to be in this situation, to have someone do everything for you, but really it's not. And it is a competition, but are you winning in this way? No, we're not winning when it's in this way because we are we're kind of giving away the power that we can have in ourselves here. So your advice for pile number one, or the energy connecting to you, is very clear here, that in the cycle it needs to end. Okay, this cycle of always being there, of couch surfing, of being around, you need to get out of that energy. And there's so much more to you. Spirit is reminding you there's a lot of things inside of you that wants to emerge, but there needs to be a releasing. I feel it's very physical here for you, that you are deciding something. If you're living with someone and someone is doing um, like taking care of everything, you really, really need to get out of that place, because it might be comfortable again, but it's not serving you. It is actually doing the opposite. So you need to get out of this place. And I feel like there's an epiphany here in the weekend for you, that you're going to realize that it can't go on like this. It's not beneficial for your growth. And I know, pile number one, this was a harsh message here and very direct, but I feel like you are very, because you have that competitive side on you, whatever it is that you are going to do, you will achieve it. So you really don't need to uh, be stingy like that, or live at someone else's paying you everything. Like, you can do it yourself because you have that drive inside of you, clearly here in this reading. So pile number one, or whoever is connecting to you, is wants to take, and there needs to be a balance here. Okay. I hope this message helps you, pile number one, and bye. Here we go, pile number two. Your total number is 11 here, and your shell is, I will say it in Latin, conus leopardus. Uh, you're trying to fit in rather than be different. So your message here with your shell is basically saying, just like this, it's like a tiger, it's like a leopard. Those leopard dots, you can't erase the dots that are you. Okay, and you're trying to do that. You're trying to be, okay, I'm not a leopard and I don't have the dots, but you do. You do. That is your true nature, but you're denying it to yourself. So let's see the cards that we have connected to. Um, Four coins, a Queen of Wands in reverse, and Ten of Swords. Okay. Okay. Ten of Swords, betrayal from the past. You have a mask on your face, pile number two, or whoever is connecting to you. You have a mask on your face that you are refusing to let go of, because there's a lot of fear. In the past, you've been so hurt, and you've been backstabbed, and you've gone through so many difficulties. And it might be a little bit difficult in this weekend of understanding also, but what I want to say here is, because we have the Queen of Wands, it's you lacking in your confidence because you have this mask on. So it's not real confidence, and you know it because it's not who you are. But still, you keep maintaining, holding on to this mask that is not you. And it's kind of creating anger issues inside of you, because you're suppressing who you are, and you're having this mask, and you're trying to convince yourself that this is who you are, but that's not who you are. And there's a lot of insecurities that comes with that, and a lot of with the Four of Pentacles, for you, pile number two, all that picked is that you're so connected with the earthly plane, that you want that security, you want that stability, so you're just always going towards the money. When I have those money, when I have all of that, I'm going to release my mask and do all of that. This is what this energy says. I'm going to do all of this, but until that, I need to have a sum. And that's all in the mind. So that is not the actual truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is that something that has happened in the past here is affecting you in your present moment, in your decision making, because you are constantly thinking that money is going to help, but it's all tied into your confidence. So the more that you are not having confidence within yourself to take actions of whatever it is, even if it is on this weekend, not drinking too much or eating more healthier, or when you take actions like that, that is how you grow your confidence and that is how you can have a better income. But when you are in this space of that you're having this mask on and you are denying yourself, you are creating anger and resistance within yourself. And it's going to show up in your weekend very clearly that you are going to be angry at maybe things that are insignificant, but it's just going to show you that this is all having to do with this confidence because you're not taking the actions to build your confidence. You seem to believe that there's a belief system here also, because you seem to believe that when you have those money, when you have all of that, that's when the confidence, and that's not true. You can ask anyone that is a billionaire, that has money, that money doesn't buy you happiness. It's really that simple, but it doesn't buy you a confidence either. That's just the ego. It just boosts the ego and making you believe in a certain way, but it's not true because every billionaire, they don't even dress very nice, to be honest. They don't even care about those stuff, okay? People that just care about the superficial, that's all ego. And that's again another mask. So even if you are going down this route, even if you got 1 million for an example here, or the energy that I'm reading to, it will still be a new mask. It will still, you will still have this anger inside of you that you will not be able to release, because again, you're denying the dots, you're denying those dark parts of yourself that you need to accept, that are you. Everything that is about you, you need to allow yourself to love yourself the way that you are. That is how you will bring this confidence and you will have the stability here. So you're being encouraged from spirit here that whatever happened in the past, this betrayal, it seems to be very rooted in the mind and it's stuck there. And it's creating that you're being very gentle to everyone and very soft, but that is not who you are. So you're going against yourself because you don't want to stir up the water, but you are refusing yourself. You're denying yourself. And this is not going to build your confidence or your wealth. It will always lack, because if you lack confidence, you will lack everything else. It just goes together here, okay? This is the message for you, pile number 2. I hope that this helps you. And for this weekend, really just take off the mask and acknowledge who you are. Okay? Acknowledge who you are. That's your message. Very, very straightforward messages, both from pile 1 and pile 2. So I'm excited to see what pile 3 has. But I hope this message helps you, pile number 2, or whatever energy is connected to you. If you've been feeling, if you're not an angry person but you keep feeling angry all the time, it can be the energy connected to you. So take it how it resonates and work it out the way that you feel more mostly comfortable in yourself to do so. I hope this message helps. Bye, pile number 2. Hello, pile number 3. You have this beautiful shell and it is called in Latin hippopus hippopus. And pile number 3, your energy is very caring. You are so loving, such a nature lover person that even if you are male or female, you are like an earth mother. You just care, and if you could, you would take care of everyone. Like that is your true nature, and it emanates to everyone. Everyone that knows and sees you knows this fact about you, okay? And you just create this environment in everyone in their energy field of being relaxed because they know that they will not get hurt by being in your presence. So thank you, and this is beautiful for you all that got this message, or even if you have this energy connecting to you, my goodness, this is the greatest energy to have, to be connected to. And again, your total sum of the number goes down to 7. So I don't know if you're connected to pile number 1. um, Pile number 1 and 3 feels connected. I don't know. Maybe you're taking care of a person like in the pile number one. I don't know. But I just wanted to say that that came through. Your cards are the lovers in reverse, the two of wands, and we have the two of swords. Interesting, pile number three. So your message for this weekend and what you need to know, first of all, is you're going to make a difficult choice. There is a difficult choice that you are making here. Pile number three, uh, the collective that's been selected here in pile number three is it's very obvious that you are going through changes. You are being asked, you're being asked to, are you going to stay in the same place or venture off? And what this means, what this shell is, that everyone sees you as this kind person and you're standing in that energy of taking care, but there's a side to you because we have tools here. So there's this different side of you that is saying that, why are you denying me those hugs that you give to the world? So you're giving hugs and you're helping everyone and you're always there, but are you really helping yourself fully? Like you might say, yes, of course I'm taking care of, but are you really taking care of? Because there is an aspect of you, because there's this polarity, and there's an aspect of you that doesn't feel acknowledged the same way as you're giving to others. And sometimes we can neglect ourselves by just giving too much to everyone else and then not having the energy left. You're really being encouraged here on this weekend when everyone is going to come here and ask for your help and ask for your support and just want to be there, want you to be there for them. You need to tell yourself that your energy is very limited here because you need to give yourself. That's why because you're in, how am I don't know how to decode this message for you. You're very advanced and very loving, but I want to tell you here with this message that comes through that you have limitless energy because you're in the love vibration, okay? That is the truth. But your spirits are blocking that. You have limited energy because you need to learn who you give your energy to, okay? We cannot help, but then we don't help ourselves and we don't understand the value of the energy that you need to invest in yourself. So that's why here it becomes a disconnect. So you might have a relationship that you don't understand why it's not working because everything else is working and you're lovely. Why doesn't this work? Where, well, it's a reflection back to you that an aspect of you is asking to be hugged, and you're just busy hugging everyone else and taking care of them. You're not hugging yourself, and you have so much love. That's why spirit has limited your energy, because of that, because you need to understand that. Because all of these that are asking for this support on this weekend for you, they're not considering. They just think that you can give, and you're going to have enough. So you need to put your foot down and say, no, stop. I can't give more than this. Okay. That's why I feel it's connected to pile number one. It might be that you're giving, um, it can be a child relationship with a parent where you give, and there's no return. Like they're not doing anything to deserve all of the giving that you're giving. For an example, that's coming up here. More what's coming up here is also a relationship that you're over giving. You're giving so much to this relationship, but you're not getting anything back. So you're having a difficult choice to make here, okay? But in this original card, she is closed off, so her heart is closed. She is holding these swords in front of her, but here she has turned her head to the right. So you're doing the right thing, and you are maybe not seeing the path, but you're still moving forward. And I love this energy for you guys, or the energy that is connecting to you, that this person is actually moving forward regardless of the circumstances, even though it's difficult. It might be difficult to leave this energy, to not help them, or whatever it is, but you need to really ask yourself, are you going to stay in your comfort zone? Or are you going to adventure out in the world? You see, it's holding the world here. And that's your main question here. Are you going to venture out, or are you going to stay in the same place? Because you have so much in this world that you can give to others. I feel like you are a natural healers here, pile number three, and you can do so much, but you really need to learn to limit the giving to everyone and everything, because you need to give to yourself. You need to give the love that you give to everyone else to yourself too. So, your message here, I'm sending you hugs and loves. If no one has sent you and you keep sending, I'm sending you one right now. And really, really, really just remember on this weekend not to be there for everyone, be there for yourself too, because you do matter. And take whatever decision that you need to do that will venture out. Don't stay in the same comfortable because it's boring there for you. It's not working out for you. You're just, your energy is so much more than that. So that is the message for you, pile number three. I hope that this message helps you to navigate forward and to practice your intuition. Thank you for allowing me to read for you all. It's been fun, and thank you. Thank you for being here. For all of you likes, share, and subscribes. I hope this message helps. Have a wonderful days, and I love you away, everyone. Bye.